Have you ever been scrolling online, seen some wild political ad, and thought, yeah, right, no way I'm falling for that? You swipe past it. But here's the creepy part. Weeks later, you find yourself sort of agreeing with the message, even though you can't remember where you heard it. If this sounds familiar, you've experienced the sleeper effect. It's a bizarre psychological trick our brains play on us. When we first encounter a piece of information, say from a source we don't trust, our brain stores the message and the source together. It's like putting a little mental tag on it that says, "Warning, sketchy source." But over time, our memory for the source fades much faster than our memory for the message itself. That little warning tag disappears, leaving the core idea behind, floating around in our minds, seeming more and more plausible. This isn't a new phenomenon. In fact, it was first studied during World War II. Researchers looked at American soldiers who watched propaganda films like the Why We Fight series. Initially, many soldiers were skeptical of the film's strong pro-war message, dismissing it as obvious propaganda. But when surveyed again several weeks later, their attitudes had shifted to be more in line with the film's message. They had forgotten their initial skepticism about the source, but the message had stuck. Today, the sleeper effect is everywhere. Think about it. That celebrity endorsing a product you know, they don't actually use that juicy rumor you heard from a friend, or those negative campaign ads that sling mud. At first, you might reject them, but the claims have a way of seeping into our subconscious. The negative association with the candidate lingers, even if you dismiss the ad as unfair. The rumor starts to sound like a fact. The product starts to seem more appealing. So what can we do? The key is to be an active, critical consumer of information. When you see something, especially if it triggers a strong emotional reaction, make a conscious effort to remember the source. Ask yourself, is this source credible? What's their agenda? By strengthening that link between the message and its origin, you can train your brain to hold onto that warning tag. Don't let your mind be hijacked. Always question, always verify, and always consider the source. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more insights into how our minds work.